Hi everyone, this is Steve. I got a quick surprise for you. So I've been doing an investigation into the Zodiac codes and ciphers for about 3 years. And I had to fight or debunk or at least find a way to show people that the investigative information in especially the Z340 and Z408 are when the symbols and letters and numbers are in their places, not substituted or transposed. Is it possible to extract the code out of this code by some kind of shift and key that you magically find? Yes, but if you're really disciplined in cryptology, then you have a better chance of getting to the true meaning of something. So let's get into this real quick. There's some symbols in here that I could never ever figure out what they were. I didn't know if they were punctuation. I just couldn't figure them out, and so I couldn't decode them. And people would say, well, what's the entire message in the Z340? I say, well, I don't know the entire message. I know a lot of it, but I don't know all of it, right? And part of that was because I couldn't figure out what those symbols were. Guy on Reddit posts the 1960 Boy Scout flag code guide. And I'm like, wait a minute. I've seen that before. And my brain immediately went to these symbols. So you see that little box right there that has the lightness at the top, right? And then there's one there, right? There's one there. There's one there. There's one like right there. There's one right there. There's one right there. There's one right there, right? So at first I tried to connect those with other symbols like this triangle next to it, because in the flag code that's possible, and I think there still is a message like that. But then I remembered you have to stay disciplined. So I said, let's just extract the ones that obviously look like a flag. Okay? And when you do that, you come up with 4 pairs. So let me change the screen real quick. Here are the 4 pairs. So you turn the Z340 upside down, right? So that the flags are in the correct spaces. And that's 1 pair. That's 2 pairs. That's 3 pairs. That's 4 pairs. Those are the only obvious symbols that look like flags. There could be other symbols associated with those that would change the meaning, and I believe it is. Like, I think that triangle next to that flag works with that flag, but for a separate message. So for just sticking to strict discipline, there's a pair of flags, there's a pair of flags. Now this pair of flags needs to be turned 180 degrees, bottom up, top down, to make it actually work properly. These guys are slick. There's a pair, and there's a pair. So I'm gonna come back so you guys can kind of like look at it for a minute. I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, so pair number 1, pair number 2, 180, pair number 3, pair number 4. I went over this thing completely over and over again. I didn't find any other flags. Okay, so let me switch screens again. Here is the 1960 Scouting flag code. It says A to G are made with 1 flag with the other flag held at the bottom or interval position. So I thought these other symbols might be these flags held at the bottom positions to go from A to G and H to N. And then you have O to S, right? Then you have TY are made with right hand flag in the 1030 position and left hand moving through the circuit. J and V. It says with W and X require but 1 flag change, while Z is a complete group in itself. Right? Okay, you see that? So the key is to get to where those boxes and the white parts of those boxes were in a position where these flags are, generally with the black at the top and the white at the bottom. So that's why I had to turn the Z340 upside down to get the pairings. So then you come here, it ended up that we got Z once, then we got U, right? Then we got L, and then we got U again. That spells Zulu, which is the military code for Z. There you go. That was the 4 pairings. These are the 4 symbols. So look that up. Firestone.scouting.org, or look up this word, semaphore code. Check it out for yourself. All right. I think that's it. Oops. That was a whole nother deal. All right. So again, I'll go back, take a screenshot of that and see if you can solve it for yourself. So I started at the bottom and then worked my way up. So that's Z. Right? Is that how I did it, or is that you? All right, no. So like it's oh no. Okay, that's Z. Got it. Right. That's U. Got it. That's L. And then that's another U. There you go. Another layer of coding in the Z340 cipher that is dependent on the characters remaining in place. That is very, very important. ZULU is military for Z, and we know that's what the Zodiac call themselves. Peace out, Steve Butler.